put that new wording in there. This should be a clear win for Stephen Thomson. You know, when you look at it, I want the guy who's trying to fight. It's a fight. It's not a grappling match.
Gabriel Bonfim versus Stephen Thomson. I just got to be honest, man. The commissions just fucking blew this whole night. The ref, in the main event, the scorecards on this one. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
Well, okay, let's talk about this because we brought up that there's a thing going to the ABC as far as possibly a little bit. It's not really a rule change; it's just a clarification of the judging criteria and stuff. And if you take that the way it's written and you look at it, there is no doubt if you're using the criteria right, Stephen Thomson won this fight.
Yeah. Oh, so it's not in effect yet?
No, it's not.
Got it. Everyone was hitting me up going, I thought they changed the rules. They had to be damage and it had to be this. And
no, that's
what
coming
damage
up.
really is. And this, I'm like, I thought they did.
The only people that have voted on that is the rules committee voted on it to bring it towards and in front of the ABC. Now the ABC has their annual conference, I believe, this week coming up, and it will be voted upon. So not until. Yeah.
See, this is what happens when you have governments involved. This shit takes.
There you go, man. It is what it is.
Just say, hey, this is what it is.
But you take a look on the clarification of what needs to be talked about is Gabriel Bonfim in this fight in the first round he looked really good. He won that first round. He was looking good in that round. Stephen Thomson came on in the second round, looked really good in that round, and then because of the way that Stephen Thomson won that second round, Bonfim was concerned. He did not want to be in a stand-up battle with him. And so his whole thing was getting, in close and controlling. And again, control is nothing. That's not fighting. Yeah. We want people that are trying to finish the fight. Stephen Thomson, even though he was stuck up against the fence a lot of the time, at least he's trying to throw shots, and do something that can finish the fight. He's doing something to try to damage. I'm not saying he is damaging, but he's trying to damage. Where Bonfim is not trying to damage Thomson at all. He's waiting for the click, 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 click of the clock to get by to say, oh, I won the fight because I had him up against the cage. I just look at it and go, you know what? I'm okay with the way the current things are. Put that new wording in there. This should be a clear win for Stephen Thomson. When you look at it, I want the guy who's trying to fight. It's a fight. It's not a grappling match.
Yeah. So for me, I looked at the fight even without the new scoring or whatever it was. Yeah. And I thought, like, when people throw the word robbery around, I'm not quick to jump on that.
No.
But in this situation, I thought it was pretty clear cut that Bonfim won the first, Stephen won the second. And I thought it was pretty clear cut that Stephen won the third. I didn't see a reason why he wouldn't have. He landed the harder shots. He was more active. He was anti-wrestling or anti-grappling.
Yeah, but you don't get credit for that.
Yeah, that's what my point is. Like, it was really just like you said, change of positions, or it was both guys kind of, if they were just hanging on each other, it doesn't matter if one's against the fence.
It's a positional battle.
So there was nothing that I felt like Stephen Thomson, it was pretty clear cut that he won the third round. I didn't get it.
You and I both.
I don't like to use robbery, but I thought that this was a pretty easy fight to judge. And it was, there was moments where it was close, but he lost the first, Stephen did, and he won the second clearly with the big shot at the end. And the you could honestly say the end of the round saved him.
Oh yeah.
So then you go into the third, and Stephen had landed the harder, clearer, more shots, and then all of a sudden made Bonfim turn him into a wrestler. All of a sudden, and then it became just hanging. There was no damage done there.
I'm being honest when I say it. In the third round, I can't remember Bonfim landing more than 2 shots in the stand-up. And when he was in the clinch, I mean, not even knees, wasn't throwing anything. He's trying for the takedown, and that's great because if you get the takedown, you do something with it, you're going to get credit. But if you're trying for the takedown and you're controlling him up against the cage, that's a 50-50. There's nothing going on unless he starts, landing shots, and that can change it out of the 50-50. Now you're actually losing, even though you're the one that's pressing him up against the cage. I just look at it and it's like, we want the fighters to understand you have got to be doing things to try to finish the fight. When I sit there and I say damage, there's damage with grappling. You can do damage with grappling, but you can't do damage with grappling if you're not looking for submissions or trying to pick somebody up and to drop them on their head or anything like that. There has to be these things that you're trying to do to show me I want this fight to end before that buzzer goes off. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for me, I just felt like Steven, being at the age that he's at, a loss like this, the UFC goes, well, you lost your last fight. Not really. I shouldn't have.
Not really.
You know, he should be coming off of a win right now, and that catapults him into
against the guy who was 17-1 at the time.
Yeah. So good. Just for someone who's that old,
dude, he looked really good.
He's still there.
Yeah,
he's still there. You know,
and he took
careful.
He took some big shots.
He did
in the first round. He got hit a couple of times. I went, ooh.
Well, John, let's talk about the vagina on his shin now. I mean, it's
that's a Luke Rockhold right there.
Yeah, but you saw some of his facial expressions. He didn't even care. It's like he looked down. He's like, ooh. Like he was out there having fun, and I love seeing him go out there and do what he did last night. And he still was landing the head kicks with it, throwing kicks, body kicks, kicking the elbow. Like, sure, it hurts. You're gonna get over it. Nothing's broken. It's a cut.
It's a cut.
It's a nice split of the skin.
Cut.
They're gonna stitch it or staple it and get back to work, buddy.
That's it.
So
they're gonna have to do layers on that one because that thing went down. You know, they gotta stitch the inside and then the outside.
Yeah, they're gonna stitch the inside and probably staple the outside.
Yeah,
I would think. Yeah. Oof, but man, that's a nice gash.
Oh, it was a good one.
This episode is brought to you by BetUS. Make sure you guys YouTube 150 for the promo code. Also, Element, use the link in the descriptions down below. Any product you buy from there, they will send you a bonus package of product if you use our link down below. Element's amazing, man. I love it. And I want to say thank you, man. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support us.